Hey guys, welcome to What's Up Etown. It's Captain Ron. I'm
And
missing
Jamie.
you guys right now. Hey, oh, there you are.
Can you see me?
It's kind of weird. We're not in the same room. We're usually in the same room, so it's a little bit different. Welcome to the show, everybody. Of course, lots of stuff going on, lots of stuff to talk about, or the other way, maybe nothing to talk about.
Like a whole lot of nothing.
How are you, Jamie? How's things going, buddy?
You know what? I've been drinking every day. I screwed up my beard. Unlike yourself, you've got a playoff beard. I'm losing beard.
The very hairy edition of What's Up Etown now.
It's looking good, buddy. It's looking good. Yeah, no, not much going on, man. I think much of the same with everybody, just hunkering down and trying to do the right thing socially and respect the whole process right now and try and be safe. So just a lot of being home, trying to stay active and drinking lots. I'd say staying healthy, but I'm not.
Me too. I'm staying active too. I'm keep lifting my beer to my mouth.
Cheers.
Beer to my mouth. Cheers, buddy. Well, cheers, everybody out there. Cheers, everybody out there.
And you'll recognize we did one of our podcasts right here. Our good friends at Sea Change. Oh, and I know supporting local, and I know that's something that I definitely know that we're going to talk about a little bit today is the supporting local efforts.
Oh, absolutely, man. Before we get to that, though, let's talk about what you've been up to. Something super duper cool that you've been doing. I've taken part in a couple of them. So much fun. Maybe let everybody know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, for some people, you may be familiar with Mr. Entertainment's Bingo Tunes game. It's something that we've been playing in the bars for years and years. But I don't know, about a month ago now, Scott Parsons, DJ Scotty there, he's kind of the bingo godfather. I hate to say it. I think it's going to go to his head, man. I think he's going to get an ego at the end of all this. But he is really good at what he does, So we've modified the bar Bingo Tunes game to be online. So we've been using Zoom, 95 spots that we promote. And when we did the first one, we had 130 people registered in less than 24 hours for 95 spots. So we're coming into our fourth weekend of doing that, and we've had well over 100 people trying to register each time.
Very cool.
And even Cruise FM here in town, 95.7, they picked up on it. Lachlan Cross, who's just he's a great personality on air, but also a very big advocate of local support. And
that's right.
He jumped on the game, heard about it. He played with the guys from the morning show, Jimmy and Grant. And Lacey from their promotions department, if I'm going to get all the shout outs.
I like that, though.
Shout out! Cruise. Shout out! not that kind of shout out. I think, are we copyright infringing on that?
Yeah, we might be a little bit. We might get a call from Now Radio for that.
You're
right, we might.
Bring it on, Now Radio.
Yeah,
bring it
exactly.
on. I will do a bingo game for you too. But so actually tonight we're doing a cruise drinking round. And there's all sorts of weird interactives with drinking and keg stands and little people lap dancing. That's all I'm going to say.
Wow. Just a typical Friday at Jamie's house.
Yeah. Well, that's not all happening. That's not all happening in my house, but
okay.
We'll see.
Oh, that's not happening at your house.
Well, you can't do all that and still do social distancing, right? That's too many people.
True enough. Yes.
But yeah, so the Bingo Tunes have been pretty cool. So I mean, for those of you out there that have never heard of it, if you follow Mr. Entertainment on Facebook or Instagram, just Mr. Entertainment on Facebook, you'll find us. The logo looks like that. There it is.
There it is. That's the logo.
Yeah, you can get the information about how to sign in. I think we're just going to keep doing these games weekly for sure on Saturdays. On the Rocks has been gracious enough to donate a bunch of prizes each week. So they're kind of our title sponsor to kick it off. And we'll just see where it goes from there. So that's what we're doing. Totally free. Cool. Totally free. Just join up and play.
It's awesome, man. It's awesome. Giving everybody something to do and have a little bit of fun. I know I had a blast. I had way too many drinks by myself at home.
Yeah.
My wife was looking at me like, you're a weirdo. But, hey,
you are.
Have fun. Wow, that's true.
I'll tell you,
the podcast proves that.
Well, Ron, and you saw it. Like it was pretty neat though. Like especially that first night because we really didn't know what to expect. Right, we'd never done it online before.
Right.
So to see like 4 screens worth, and if you've not used Zoom before, if you get a big room, you can have, I think it's up to like 20 or 25 tiles across with video feeds. And so it was just really humbling to scroll through those video feeds and see people in their living room dancing and pounding drinks and just laughing and just playing bingo tunes, but to see people just having fun and letting loose, it was really nice. And the comments afterwards were like, thank you for giving us that escape. And, when's the next game I want to play? And, people are chomping at the bit to play. So it's been pretty cool to be able to give people, I guess, some sense of normalcy where it's like, everyone feels, even though we're all in our own rooms in the computer, even talking to you all the time, Zooming, it still feels real. It still feels like you've got a social connection.
Yeah, it's a totally nice getaway. It really was. It was nice to see people that you saw on a regular basis and things like that. And yeah, it's been good. Of course, everybody, don't forget, this is a live show, so you're probably going to see things. I was just thinking about it myself. My son's probably going to pop into the podcast at some point. So This is a live show, everybody, just so we let you know.
Well, this like right behind here, that's like my laundry department. So
I saw the Sasquatch moving across.
The 18-year-old Sasquatch. He's like basement security. Really, he makes sure that nobody breaks into the basement.
Keeping your fans out, right?
That's right. Yeah. How about you, Ron? What's going on? What's happening? You're home lots. You got the family.
You know what, man? Obviously, my gigs at River Cree, obviously, everything's pretty much on hold for me. So I've really just decided to kind of support the local restaurants in town. So all my social media accounts, or What's Up Etown's going to start doing it right away here too. Just posting about local restaurants every day. Today was Chartier out in Beaumont, a wonderful restaurant. We've been there for brunch many times. Fantastic food. They have lots of great stuff. Please check out their website. There's lots of great restaurants, and I want to support them right now. Obviously, going to support some of the places that are still open that I deal with. Obviously, my wife works at Range Road. She also works at Sofra. Sofra is going to be doing Donairs, and of course, Range Road's doing these steaks today. They just posted a picture of it. Unbelievable! Like their meat there is incredible. So I'm just trying to do that. I feel like I'm part of this industry, and I just want to help out as much as I possibly can. Because I mean, I'm one of those vulnerable people. I have asthma. My son has asthma, and it's just we have to hunker down and kind of get through this COVID-19 stuff. Obviously, quite the world we live in. A lot different than when our last podcast was. Which, sorry for the break, everybody. Me and Jamie got a little busy.
Yeah, it was, it was fun doing the podcast, but without, we never really did define what our objective was going to be. And then it just, we kind of let things get in the way, right? It's just life gets in the way and busy doing all the other gigs and stuff. And I'm glad that we're just we'll figure it out, right? We're going to Zoom it and record it. And
I think it's going to be pretty cool. We're going to try to get some more cool guests. Obviously lots of people at home right now. So if you want to be on the show, please go to our Facebook page and let us know. Of course, not Big Show Promotions. What's Up Etown? Go to that, check it out. I'm so used to saying Big Show Promotions.
Well, we've got our own companies on the go, and it's fair to self-promote. It's good,
right?
That's Big Show Promotions. Definitely. Big Show Promotions, not productions. Big Show Promotions. To be clear. I don't know who would make that mistake, but.
Exactly. So what about this world we're living in right now, my friend? Wow. Like, absolutely. Who would have called that we would be isolated in our houses? All non-essential services are shut down. Restaurants only operating under the guise of doing delivery or curbside pickup. It's quite unbelievable.
Well, and just you think about, like, for me, I think about my kids. Like I have a 14, 12, and 11-year-old, also all in junior high or elementary school, all very aware. They're at an age that they know what's going on. Right. You think about this is this is a global scenario that's going to affect everybody, and our kids are living this right now, where it's like they're never going to forget that year that they stopped having to go to school, and that they started doing classes online. And you talk about things that happened in our lifetimes that we remember, like where were you when the towers went down, or and the generation before us, where were you when Kennedy was assassinated? There's all these major milestone things. Like, this is one of those things. This will be in the history books. The kids are going to learn about this in social studies in 10 years. And it's that big a thing. And then you think about terms like social distancing. I can't stand that term. It makes me want to
cringe.
Yes, it's like, it's just one of those terms, right? But it's a thing now. That's an actual term. Everyone knows what it means.
Especially for the two of us, right, Jamie? Because we're very personal people. I'm out in the public all the time. For me to be home now on my 33rd day at home is unbelievable. Like, I'm not that person. I'm out in the public talking to people all the time. So for me to not be in close proximity to most people, it's totally different. It's very different. Not seeing my family on Easter, all those things that just happened, about a week ago, us all cooking turkey dinners and not having our families together. And it was almost an emotional day. I'm not going to lie to you. Easter was a little tough this year. And I'm sure some of our listeners are the same thing. They've missed their families. I mean, if you're there, I don't think I've ever missed an Easter at home myself.
Well, at least you were home for this one.
I was at my home. But I'm saying
I know.
with my dad, mom and dad, doing the turkey and everything. I don't think I've ever missed that. So it was a little different this year.
Yeah, well,
I know everybody has. Go ahead, sorry.
Well, I mean, I was thinking just today, like it's my dad's birthday, and I did a curbside drop off. That's a thing too, right? Curbside pickup, curbside drop off. Porch. What's the porch drop offs? And so I porch dropped off Fife and Deckel. If you want to talk about supporting local, I love Fife and Deckel. Best sandwich shop in town. I went and got some of their stew and a couple of pieces of pie, some coffee from Timmy's, and I dropped it off at their front door. And the fact that even dropping it off to say happy birthday, there's no hugs, it's still respecting that important distance. Because I'm not sick, I have no symptoms, I have not been around anyone that I know that's had symptoms. But my parents are in their late 70s, so if I don't want to be a carrier and give them something, and now they're sick, at that age. So still having to respect that boundary. And one of the really sad things to me is, like, what about the people that, when we get through all this, and you talk about your family missing Easter, and like everyone's missing those family times that they're used to having, what happens for the people that lose people before the next opportunity? And that's
I agree. And I mean, with COVID-19, the dying alone for people, like, that's got to be absolutely heartbreaking. I couldn't imagine not saying goodbye to a family member that's passing. Like, I don't know, we're getting real dark here.
Heavy, but it's the realistic thing,
true, right? Yeah.
And I guess it's just a reminder that because everyone seems, when somebody passes away, everyone always does the whole, you can't wait to say, how you feel, and don't ever miss a chance to tell your friends you love them and your family you love them. And it's actually true, and here we're in a situation where a month ago, maybe you had plans like Easter where you were going to see that family member that you haven't seen in a long time. You were going to see that friend, or whatever the case would be. And now you haven't been able to. But don't wait. Don't wait until we're out of this. Get on a phone, get on a Zoom call, or whatever. There's a million different ways that you can be face-to-face with somebody through a screen. At the end of the day, the world is a very tiny place because of the internet. So don't wait to have some conversations with people, because look at how quickly the world shut down as a result of this. So
100%, my friend.
Now,
cheers to everybody out there. Cheers to everybody.
Cheers.
You know what I mean? And please listen for our podcast coming up. And we're going to make this one a short and sweet one, because we just wanted to talk to you guys. We miss everybody that's out there that we see on a regular basis, both of us. I know I'm talking on behalf of both of us, Jamie. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we miss you guys. Our companies miss the businesses that we deal with. And what's up, Etown? We miss you too as well. So we will see you guys again. And we're going to continue this podcast and we're going to have fun with it. So if you'd like to be a guest, go to What's Up Etown, put your name on that Facebook page. Let us know you want to be a guest. We'll get you on the show and we'll have lots of fun. What do you think, Jamie?
I think just, and keep supporting local.
Keep supporting local.
Man,
yes,
order your
absolutely.
food. Order food, buy gift cards, skip the dishes as a last resort. And that's before we sign off. That's got to be one thing that we talk about.
I agree, 100%.
I know there's lots of little businesses out there. There's lots of big businesses out there. Don't get me wrong, that are all trying to make $1 and they're still trying to keep their doors open, and the curbside and the delivery and all that stuff's important. Skip the dishes. If you have to use it, use it. But remember, if you want to support a small business or a small restaurant in your town, they pay a big percentage of their margin to skip the dishes for that service, which is a good service. I'm not saying don't use it.
Right.
But if you have the ability to go to your favorite pizza joint and pick your pizza up or use their in-house delivery guy, I encourage you, please, to just do that. If you're able to, just do that, because that business is going to make a bigger percentage of profit, and you're actually going to pay the same, if not a little bit less, by not using a third party like Skip the Dishes. Again, Skip the Dishes is a great service and it gets product out to people that may not have tried it otherwise. Great. But if you're talking about supporting local, if you've got the ability, please just go to the location, pick up the food, or use their in-house delivery if they have that.
Do it. Support local, guys. Support local. That's what this is all about. Support your local restaurant and your local businesses, whatever they do. Find out what your local businesses are around you and try to support them all while you can. 100%. Jamie, right, good to see you again, my friend.
Love you,
Always
buddy.
good hanging out with you. Always good hanging out with you, man.
All right, Ron. Take care. See you, everybody.
See ya. Take care.